Hey, it's the Chubby Bartender Podcast with your host, Jason Gillum and Chad Reynolds. With a special guest each week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Oh, hey, we got Grimes, Taelor Folden.
What's that?
You got to be a little quicker than that, Taelor.
I know, I'm a little delayed.
Grimes turned into a mute.
What's the one people that they don't talk? Is that monks?
Grimes's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Locked up.
Locked up. You just locked up, didn't you, Grimes? But, hey, we got to thank some guys before we get kicked off. Who you want to start with? Let's see how good you know. I mean, you've already brought the man's cup in. You called me earlier. Let's go ahead and get it out.
We'll have to go with McDonald's. I heard about the app a lot from Pudge and on the podcast
Chubbies.
On the Chubbies. And I had to download it on my way over here. Had to use it and did the full, I got the full experience, full app experience.
How was it?
Awesome.
First time use?
First time.
5-star?
5-star. I was looking for spot 5 in the parking lot.
See how he's doing that, Brad?
I didn't see spot
Listeners,
5.
Brad. Listeners.
I went to spot 4.
Yeah. You know why he didn't go to spot 5?
It wasn't there.
There wasn't one. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Brad and Sarah, of the Jackson, Wellston, Oak Hill, MacArthur McDonald's. Thank you, Brad and Sarah. So, Brad, we're still going for spot number 5. Who you got next, Grimes?
AP Prep.
AP Prep. Hey, was that a cookout that they had over there yesterday?
That's what I heard.
Nice job over there. Jason had invited everybody over. So, good job. Look those guys up. AP. You go over there. What do you do over there?
My son, I've taken him there over we've kind of taken a little bit of a break and I hope to get him back into it. He's 6. He's gone now since he's been about 5. And like I said, fundamentals, just agility has been awesome for him.
Nothing bad.
And just teach him how to run.
Yeah, that's what
Gibson
and I.
I've coached my son's T-ball, soccer, and you see all these young kids and stuff and just teach them how to run.
Yeah, they're all over themselves.
Yes.
I need to get Wrigley.
Yeah, it's awesome. They are great. Like I say, for Gabe and the rest of them, doing an awesome job there.
Yeah, shout out Gabe.
Kids, my son loves them, and really, like I said, it's an hour. And it's good work.
Oh, it's good work. You earned a day.
Yeah, it's one after the other.
Yeah, he. That's the way Gibson is. I'm strictly there for the same reason. Teach him how to run. Just we used to learn how to run running back from recess. You'd race your buddies back to the building, or they don't really get to stretch out and go that much. I mean, not that distance. I mean, look at where our playgrounds used to be in conjunction to schools. I mean, from the backstop, it'd be like 400 yards. I don't know how it was Waverly. That's the way it was here. So who else we got? Look those guys up, apprep.info. They Jeff is another, not only is a McDonald's user, he's an AP Prep goer.
Yes. And Geiger Brothers.
Massey.
Yes, Massey.
Yeah.
I've seen him up there. I've watched the weight loss challenges
let's not talk about it.
Over the years.
Let's not talk about it.
And seen him up
Did
there.
you lose?
Let's not talk about it.
Okay.
And seeing him hit the heavy bag, he gets after it.
There's a reason why the Geiger Brothers is so successful, because Massey's driven.
Yes.
He is. He's one of those guys. He very technical.
Yes.
He's throwing hands.
Yes. It's and that watching when I've taken my son, they're watching them go through the circuit.
Oh, you haven't done the boxing?
I have not done the boxing.
Oh, you got to do that.
I might. But I've watched them do it, and like I say, go through the circuit of it. I mean, it's intense for an hour or two, I'd say. Roughly, it's all about.
But it's not so intense that people can't do it.
Right. It's very anyone. I mean, get used to it, get conditioned for it, and about anybody can probably get to it, that level.
But Geiger Brothers Construction, look them up at GeigerBrothers.com or give them a call at 740-286-0800.
And then Gillum Insurance.
Hey, here we go. Hey, Taylor's an insured. Give me
I
a
am.
5 on that. Have been.
Sorry, I got
missed.
I got caught in my cord.
But Taylor's been you've been with me 6 years probably, maybe longer than that, 7.
Me and Anthony will be married, or we just hit 5 years, so probably 5. It's probably been
at least 5.
Yeah, a little over 5. Yeah.
Man,
That's
I remember
crazy.
the wedding.
I know.
That's been 5 years ago.
5 years in August. Isn't that crazy?
It is. It is. That's
we had a blast though.
We had a blast.
That was a fun wedding.
That was a good wedding. But Taylor is like, so we'll get right in Taylor Fold. Taylor, if I would have a little sister, it would be this one right here. I mean,
Yeah.
we are holler kids from way back. Our dads are best buddies. So, we have been around each other literally all of our lives.
I always remember like you and Jay Blankenship and Eric Davis.
Yeah.
It was like
Your grandpa, that's who we cut our teeth with hunting.
yeah.
That's probably old Ray is the demise of me.
He is he is. He is.
Oh, right.
He is for everyone. And now like Wrigley, he's obsessed with my grandpa. So
That's
it's just
good.
like generation after generation.
Oh, man. It's good
I'm glad
times.
my kids go there every day, Monday through like Thursday. And
Out in
I'm like,
Holler?
yeah, I'm
Do?
so glad
Oh, yeah.
that I'm like, everyone's like, why you work from home? Like, I'm like, well, first I wouldn't get anything done.
Mm-hmm.
And two, like they get to spend time with their grandparents. So it's
We'll move that mic for you. Right there.
okay. Perfect.
There you go.
But
Yeah, that's great, man. So the Foldens and the Gillums are long
Yeah.
time.
and your dad was
longest.
my rabbit hunting buddy.
Yeah, and that's why your dad was with me.
Yeah.
They took me in whenever I was young.
Yeah.
I mean, good times back in. But Taylor has her own apparel
I do.
business.
Business.
Apparel business. What's it called?
R+R Apparel.
R+R. So what you're
Yes.
going to do, this is Jeff Grimes. We've talked before
Yes.
the show.
Yeah.
So this is the Jeff Grimes.
The Jeff Grimes.
Yes. So so here's what I want to know tonight. We're going to talk about you and running this business and what all you have and all that stuff. And then we're going to get into how would you outfit a single man like Jeff Grimes?
Oh my gosh.
Because I think there's a major hole in the fact that none of you women are designing men's clothes,
Well-
particularly not even chubby men's clothes. Now, he's not chubby anymore. He's a runner.
Listen, it is so hard to find good guys' designs. Like, I've had Anthony kind of coming at me like, I want funny shirts. Guys like sarcastic shirts. And I'm like, I literally can't find anything.
Well, don't you make them?
Well, I buy designs from designers and then I put it on my apparel.
Okay, so explain all this to me. Jeff, you got anything to say?
No, I'm
You
just
still locked up.
still locked up.
Didn't he, Taylor?
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah.
That's great.
So where do you want me to start? Like, what do you want me to...
Okay, so let's talk about what all are you selling now?
Okay, so I sell t-shirts, sweatshirts, long sleeve. I sell from like toddler to adult, but really I focus on adult women's just because that's what my customer base has been built around.
It's kind of built around your family, really, isn't it?
Right, because R+R is from Wrigley and Rory. So
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then we started out making distressed. I say we, but it's me and me only.
So, like, you left, like, you had a full, like, you were killing it.
Yeah, I mean, I was working where my mom's worked for 26 years at Superior Hardwoods, and it's a great company.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, it's right at home. I was making good money, but I knew that I'm a type of person that I like to be my own boss. I don't like to listen to other people.
No, not you.
So I don't know. It was kind of crazy. One day I woke up. It was my last day of maternity leave with Rory, and I woke up and I was like, I want to distress a pair of jeans for her. So I got jeans out. I got like scissors, whatever, just like started distressing. And I posted on Facebook and I got like 10 orders that day for distressed denim.
So you went like full blown 7th grade. Let's
just like, I don't even know what it, like, I don't even know what it was. No plan at
That's
all.
what you liked.
Yeah. So I don't even know like how like it all happened, but I post like, Facebook is like,
Now you were doing something though before, like you were like,
oh, we did LuLaRoe.
Yeah, because
Me and my mom did LuLaRoe, and not saying like we did really good with LuLaRoe, especially with it only being a part-time thing because we were both working. But once I had Wrigley, it just got like really hard trying to work all day, then come home, take care of a kid, plus also running that. So I was like, so me and my mom kind of just
got away from that.
Yeah. And that was like it was like a year later, I think. No, I don't know.
So
I don't remember.
Did that just go away, or is there still people doing
No,
it?
there's still people that sell it. Definitely not as many.
What, you ever noticed that? I mean,
Is
boy, them
what?
things just come in.
Listen, though, I look back and I'm like, why?
Is that,
But I don't
is that
know.
a pyramid scheme?
100%.
I mean, I'm not accusing him of that.
No,
but I mean, it's
because
just,
the thing is, though, you can make money.
But
like,
aren't all businesses pyramid schemes to an extent?
not if like mine, no.
Well, it's just you. But
It's just me.
But I'm saying, I mean, if you have
But if you have,
and then it branches
yeah, like
down,
okay, so like. I'm not downing anybody because you can make money off those things, but like, you know, Scentsy, LuLaRoe, Mary Kay, like all of those they're pyramid schemes. They really are. But I mean, I can't really say anything about LuLaRoe because it did pay for like vacations, like half my car payment for as long as we were doing it. So, and it kind of taught me how to run a business. And I think that's helped me be as successful as I am. So, but then after like Distress Denim, it's very time consuming because you have to sit down and you have to do each whole, like it's very time consuming. So in like May or April of 2020, I told Anthony like I wanted to start making shirts, and he was like, okay, we'll buy everything and that could be like a Mother's Day gift. And I was like, okay, perfect. And I was going to buy just like the Cricut and the vinyl. And then I was like, no, like I don't want to layer, because when you do vinyl, you have to like layer stuff. Like, so looking at his shirt, you would have had to do like the white first and then the which his
I
is
never thought old Grimes would be a model.
but no, like it's a screen print, which I also do screen printing, but I buy screen prints from vendors. I don't have like that setup. But if you were using
screen print's coming along, it's coming farther. Like,
definitely a lot, because when you think screen prints, people are like, oh my gosh, it cracks, it peels, it.
Yeah.
But it's come a very, very long way.
That's always going to be a nice shirt.
Yes. If you did it with vinyl, you would do like the white first and then the orange. And so it's like a lot of layering.
Oh,
and
I thought they just made like that on a computer and then just like pressed it on.
You can't, like screen prints. That's kind of the difference between vinyl and screen print.
Okay. So screen prints, whenever they just print like that shirt off and they'll say it's all in color, and you get like
yeah, it comes like on a sheet.
Yeah.
So, and it's made with like ink.
Is that the?
Yeah, right. Where vinyl is like you have to weed it. You have to pull out all the little pieces. So like the T, you would pull out a piece, and you would pull out a piece. So vinyl is actually very time consuming as well. So I was like, man, I don't want to do that. And then I found sublimation, and it's a total game changer.
What's sublimation?
So it's into the material of the shirt, of the polyester.
So like a screen. Is that a screen?
No, because screen print you can use on any material.
It's the one where they put the paint on.
That's screen printing.
That's screen printing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the most common because you can use it on any material shirt. So 100% cotton, any cotton blend mix. So where polyester or sublimation, you have to have polyester. It's kind of a science because the ink turns into a gas, and the gas is infused in the polyester material, but it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't fade. You can pull it, everything. It doesn't go away. So people are like obsessed with it because you don't have to worry about cracking, peeling.
That'll always be your shirt.
Right. Yeah. And then I added, but the only thing that kind of sucks about sublimation is it doesn't print white. And that's why you add bleach. So if I was to press this on this shirt, all the white parts would be the color of the shirt. But once you bleach it out, then all the white parts turn white because you bleach out the cotton of the shirt. It's science. It can be confused. Look at Jason.
That's a lot.
Well, it's a lot of, research and taking time to learn.
Everything that you do, I don't mean it's bad, but like everything you do seems to have that tie-dye look.
Yeah, that's like what I kind of like specialize in is like tie-dye and bleaching. And I do like plain shirts. Like I brought you guys some Chubby Bartender shirts with sublimation, and you can like where your logo is black, you can put those on dark colors. But if your logo had like white on it, sublimation doesn't print white. It's only like black, red, yellow, and blue.
Okay. So
when you print it out, it's printed on a white paper, white sublimation paper, but when you press it, that white doesn't come through. So that's why you add bleach. And when you add bleach to that, then the white comes through because you're bleaching out the cotton in the shirt.
So do you have to like focus it on where you put your bleach then? So you would have to
yeah, you kind of have to know, but I bleach all my shirts first and then I put sub on, but you can also sub before you bleach, kind of just whatever you decide. Now tie-dye,
I'm calling tie-dye like just stuff that looks like that. Like I think that's tie-dye.
Yeah, it's bleach.
But that's bleach. So that was what color sweatshirt?
It was like it's like a heathered black.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
And then you turned it white.
Yes. Huh. Yeah. So it's actually a lot to learn and a lot to like know and
Seems
research.
Like tell me about this process. Okay, so you're ordering. Go.
Yeah, I order shirts. You have to wait till it's kind of sunny.
Wait a minute, Jeff. You got anything to say?
He's
Take it
learning.
all in.
He's learning a lot.
Taking it all in.
But I'm used to talking because I do.
You're a talker. Go
I'm a
ahead.
talker.
Yeah.
I have quite a few followers on TikTok, so I go live on TikTok all the time.
Yes, let's talk. I want to talk about that too.
Yeah.
You got like what 100,000?
No, I'm not there yet. I'm at 80.
80,000.
80,000. I'm at like 79,000 right now.
79,000.
It's insane.
And you're like you and Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor. Yeah,
Robinson.
Yeah,
So-
we talk quite a bit.
Yeah, you guys are
I have
buddies.
to ask, did you use the breast milk soap?
I did.
Did you?
Not my favorite.
You got to use it multiple
Now
times.
I got it.
I donated my breast milk to her.
Oh, well, thank God I know you. that was kind of like
She makes breast milk soap, and it helps with like eczema. And I have to say, I do know breast milk is literally liquid gold. So,
I believe all you guys. How does this always go back to breast milk?
I was just asking. I wanted to ask so bad.
My last month of conversations have. You know how much breast milk soap conversation I've had.
But it's crazy. But yeah, we talk quite a bit, and
She's awesome.
She is.
Yep, she's awesome. No, I like the cedar and the mahogany.
Yeah,
I like those.
Yeah.
I will.
Anthony
say,
loves her soaps.
I feel cleaner.
Yeah.
Like I really do. Like
Yeah.
there is a difference. Like because like I ran out of one day and I just used my old pump.
And you can tell a difference.
And you can tell
it's
a difference.
It's like the store bought has like a waxy filling on it, where hers is all natural.
Yeah, you just feel clean.
You just feel cleaner.
You do. You really do.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. We talk a lot. We both have like quite a bit of followers, and yeah.
So and you're selling right off TikTok.
Yeah, and I have a Facebook group, and I sell a lot there. And normally, if like people come from TikTok, I push them to my Facebook group because those are the people that get like first access to like my website and new drops and stuff. What I mean by drops is I put things on my website on Monday nights at 8 p.m. and I sell that at that time. And I've moved like from taking pre-order items to like ready to go items. So if you buy on Monday, it ships in like 1 to 3 business days, because I've been so busy I can't keep up with pre-orders anymore. So we've moved to like ready to ship, ready to go, whatever you want to call it. I call it ready to go.
See, all this stuff intrigues me, but it confuses the hell out of me.
Yeah, I mean, if you're new and you know nothing about like supplementation, I remember when I first started, I was like, oh my God, what am I getting myself into? I'm way over my head. Like I should have just kept the cricket. But I'm so glad I didn't, because my customers are supplementation snobs.
That's just
they love it.
Like if that, like this is like whenever I see anything, it could be on Jeff, and I'd be like, that's a Taylor Folden look.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost
my
like
mom was just talking yesterday. She was like, I can always tell that, not just because you're my daughter, but I can always tell if I'm out. I can always tell what shirts are yours. Like I guess they just have like I'm distinct with like my bleaching, I guess. But I've been doing it for 1.5 years, so I've kind of perfected my method, I guess, is what you want to call it. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like once you like sit down and.
So what do you like? Shipping's got to be how you factoring all that in? Is it factored in on your website?
It is. So they pay shipping. So
just a flat rate.
I have like, if you spend from like $1 to, there's nothing on my website that's $1, but the range from like $1 to $20.99, it's like $6.50, because shipping is actually absolutely ridiculously expensive.
How much are you losing anything in shipping?
I was at first, because I had a flat $5 rate. And I was losing.
No, I meant like packages.
Oh, no. No, I don't.
You haven't had that problem?
I've only had one customer last year at Christmas. They ordered like a mystery shirt and something else for Christmas, and I don't think it arrived on time. But I also have disclaimers on my website that once it's in USPS's hands, like there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Like, because my customers get their tracking, and there's just nothing you can do once it's lost. So
what do you do? I mean, not to be nosy, but are you just like grabbing a bunch of stuff on Wednesdays and Fridays? Do you have your ship days? Is that like that you load everything up, you get everything labeled, and you know Monday or Wednesday at noon I gotta go? I'm going.
No, so I schedule pickups.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I never do that stuff. That's
yeah. So I release my stuff on Monday, at 8 p.m. And then I normally pack it on Tuesdays and Wednesday morning or Tuesday night. I'll schedule a pickup for Wednesday. And then my USPS people are the best. Like they are I can't wait.
Shout out Butcher. Is it Butcher?
No, he's not mine. He's my grandma's though. He's out in the holler.
Oh, he's
out in the holler. Yeah. I pass him every morning when I take the kids.
Be the mailman of the holler.
I can't remember what the guy's name is. I have 2 guys and then now there's a girl, but like they're literally the best. Like, and they scan my packages right there. Whereas some people that's losing packages, they're not scanning their packages when they yeah. So they will literally take my tote and scan every single one of them before they leave, which is really, really good. So I don't have to worry about anything like that.
That has to be a shit ton of management.
Yeah, and when you're only doing it by yourself, I mean,
yeah, because you're everything.
I'm everything. I have a girl that comes sometimes once, twice a week to like help me kind of organize like my shirts, my inventory and all that stuff, because sometimes you don't have time to sit down and fold all your shirts and put them all on your shelf. So they just sit in boxes and you have to dig. Yeah. And I hate that. But other than that, I mean, I'm everything.
You're everything.
Yeah.
You have to be. Yeah. There's a real big push right now, like online for custom fit stuff and just custom stuff, you know. But custom fit, I see a bunch of that stuff. Maybe it's because I'm a chubby. I'm like right there in between an XL and a 2X. I'm in that. If I wear a 2X, I just look like a tarp.
Yeah.
If I wear an XL, I look like I'm about to bust.
Yeah, I just got rid of a ton of my clothes.
Did you?
Yeah, we had
what size you in now?
XL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was up higher than that. So
what was the highest you was, Grimes?
3.
You used 300?
3. Well, that plus and 3X was the shirt.
What's the fattest you ever was?
Ooh. I hit probably about 3. I think the highest I hit was 330.
330. What are you now? 220, 210?
No, I'm about 2. I tipped around 230, 235.
Okay, you look good.
Yeah, thank you.
I hate the fact you're skinnier than I am.
Well,
I hate that, Grimes.
Yeah,
it bothers me. I feel motivated now. But that's what I see all the time is custom size stuff.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of customs just because
you're more style than you are.
Yeah, customs are very time consuming as well because you have to kind of go back and forth with the customer like multiple times. Like they want a certain design, but then you can't find that design, and then you have to be like, well, will this work? Well, no, and then you got to go find a designer that will design that. It's just a mess.
So you ordering like bulk shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that an easy process or pretty?
No, there's a shirt shortage right now.
Is there?
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing this again?
Since March 2020. Actually, shirts probably April 2020. So, yeah.
So the big time of year is the Black Friday. Mm-hmm. How did you? I know I follow a guy that does supplements. Like his big thing was July. He used to do it during July. Was one of his biggest sales of the year. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Black Friday.
Right.
And then now he no longer does, based on how the size he's gotten up to, no longer does the July one. And actually, instead of doing Black Friday, he's doing his like the 12th through the 8th, like the 15th of this. So it's sooner than. Yeah,
which I've noticed a lot of people are doing a lot of Black Friday sales like right now. Like I just bought 2. I don't know. I bought 2 new heat presses, and I had to buy 2 heat. I have 2 heat presses because it's so much easier. So I have 2 of everything. But I really, to be completely honest, I don't run a whole lot of sales just because
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and
your systems alone, the reprogramming of your systems.
And my stuff and I'm not bragging, but my stuff sells out so quickly that I don't have a whole lot like in stock to run sales all the time because it just sells, which is perfectly fine with me, you know. So Black Friday, I don't even have a plan for Black Friday, and it's, going into the second week of November. But if you ask my mom, I'm a really good procrastinator, so probably come up with something. We're gonna do a Cyber Monday because that's when I drop on Monday, so I might just skip Black Friday and do Monday. Plus, we'll be at the beach. We're going to the beach for Thanksgiving, so it's probably just better off to do like a Cyber Monday type of thing.
How you not say it has to be traditionally Black Friday, just really what works best for you.
Yeah.
1 time a year, 2 times a year if you don't need to do it at all.
Right.
But I've seen like the guy I follow, he did it twice. Now he's down to one, and now of course they're doing it 12th through the 15th.
Yeah,
and it's just
but these internet businesses, like just like that, okay. There's no really, you don't have to do anything. I mean, like me and my dad have this talk all the time. I mean, Dad, and Dad to an extent, but his style of shopping, which he's 73.
Yeah.
And even my mom's to an extent. My mom's a big online shopper now. Mom's Amazon.
Yeah.
So she's kind of used to it, but she kind of likes the idea of scrolling through that type of deal.
Yeah.
Dad likes, like he's real bad. He thinks he's still kind of like shop hour type. Like he thinks, that's just the way that
Well, a lot of
used to.
people like, especially when they're buying like T-shirts and stuff, they like to fill the stuff.
They do, yeah.
But my customers have gotten to a point where they know I'm sending out like soft, good quality items. So they're not even like worried about, if it's soft, if it's, but.
Because you come across Facebook just like anybody else does now. I mean, I've seen you come across and I'm like, oh, shit, there's Taelor.
My Facebook group is almost to 6,000 followers or 6,000 members. And then I think we just hit, I think it's like 59.
So how many sales will you generate off of that?
I literally have no idea, but I will say, so I created my website last year and I really didn't start using it until like October. And by August, I hit over 100,000 sales. $100,000 in sales. Yeah. In less than a year.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's literally insane. I mean, it's crazy how it all played out because I started in May of like 2020 actually like selling my shirts, and then I quit my full-time job in August. So when I was working my full-time job plus doing this, I was pressing shirts during the week because obviously I worked from 8 to 5. So I would go home and work till 1:00 in the morning and then get up at 5, take my kids. And then on the weekends, I would bleach shirts, do my tie-dye, all that stuff. So I kind of missed out on a lot of my kids' is like, especially Rory's like first summer, like growing up, but you got to do what you got to do to make your dreams happen, I guess. But I quit my job in August. I think it was August 14th. And it was crazy because the next week after that is when my mom found out she was sick.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
So it was kind of crazy how it all played out because if I would have still been working at Superior, I would have had to take Fridays off and I was hourly. So I would have missed like the whole,
and you would have just probably given up your shirt thing.
Yeah.
You would have probably just stopped.
Yeah. Because
you had 2 kids.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
Your husband,
and I'm so glad I didn't because
Anthony works out of town,
right.
on the road.
Yep.
I mean, he's home every night, but he's it's home and sleep.
Right. He goes, yeah.
So he probably doesn't do that, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, he gets up at 4:30, home at 6:30. He eats, showers, and it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. He's ready to go to sleep, so, it is just kind of crazy how it all played out.
You would have probably just had to give that up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. You seen? I mean, Jeff's a banker.
Oh, I worked at PNC for a long time.
Don't fight her, Jeff. He's credit union boy.
Oh.
He's all.
Well, obviously it's been a long time. It was before I worked at Superior, but yeah, I worked at PNC. I ran the drive-through.
You see a lot of these type of businesses coming across the spectrum.
Yeah, I mean they're popping up everywhere. I mean, there's little shops, and I'm from Waverly.
Yes.
I'm seeing some little shops pop up in Waverly, and then, of course, Chillicothe is the one I see the most. I'm sure I'll be seeing your stuff, especially with just talking about it on social media.
Yeah. You talking shops, you talking like brick and mortar?
Some are just like in strip malls.
Or you just talking online? I'm talking like these online businesses, because you don't have a storefront.
I do not. I don't want the overhead of all the utilities, all the rent. I don't want all that. I want all my money.
But like Taelor said, she needed the space.
She needed the space, which is understandable. Yeah. We have a full basement the size of our whole house.
Yeah.
So in the one room that I'm in, it was a living room / kitchen. So it already had the countertop, which was perfect. I mean, it was literally the perfect like layout. Yeah. So it walked right out to our basement, walks right out to our driveway. So that's where I bleach all my shirts. And
yeah. I would say I don't see too many. I know that are from like how you have your operation set up. I wouldn't say I know too many.
Yeah. There's a lot of, and actually since TikTok has happened, a lot of people have started small businesses and, doing t-shirts and that's like everybody
singing.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen,
there's Sunny.
I was outside waiting on you and I was watching
I know. I was yelling at you and you didn't even hear
oh
me.
no, I am obsessed with watching the people clean out the hooves of the horses.
The farriers?
Oh, it's literally amazing. That's what I was watching out there. That's like what all my TikTok is now.
My God, look at what's happened to people.
The scraping, just
The scraping
yes.
and like
You a
cleaning
TikToker?
them.
No, I'm not. I know what she's talking about though.
Yeah.
You're a Facebooker.
Facebook's about it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a big online guy.
No, I'm not.
But I bet you order a lot of stuff online, don't you?
I've been more. I was the type I used to love to go. I mean, if I did shop, which not a big shopper, but
Did you like to shop, Jeff?
well, just part of the whole. You know, as a kid growing up, it always like City Center was the big one for.
Oh, gosh,
you
yeah.
liked to go, and I hated that shit.
Oh, it was a good time. Especially Dad and I would go to Brookstone, sit in the chairs
Oh,
that
I
vibrated.
hated it. I was always
feet down.
My mom
Oh,
always
it
talks
was-
about Cindy Sitter.
Oh, I hated shopping. I mean, I'd rather take a beating than go shopping.
That's
I
probably
really would.
Anthony. Anthony hates going shopping.
Unless
with
I'm
me.
going to like Bass Pro or Cabela's.
That's
or,
Dad. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, yeah. When he would go shopping, he would just stand outside the shops and just stand there like people watching. He's so bored.
I tell Mindy anymore whenever we go to Columbus, just take me on up the road. Just drop me off.
Just drop me off at Bass Pro
and
Shop,
I'm good.
Cabela's. Yeah.
And I'm good. I said, just holler at me. Take your time.
It was
I'll
funny
find
because
something.
just a couple years ago, probably not even a couple, but my dad finally got a debit card, and coming home from Columbus, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I got to stop at Cabela's or Bass Pro Shop and get it's Cabela's up in Columbus,
Yeah,
but I got to get this." And Mom's like, "Let's see how much money he spends today. This is why he shouldn't have a debit card." But he's not
I get
much.
it. I get it.
He's not much of an online guy either. But he has Facebook. He likes to share stuff.
Does he have Facebook?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What are you buying online?
I'm usually Amazon.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
simple stuff. It was like a coffee cup. I just bought just little things.
Mm-hmm.
My son will go on there if he needs something, usually sports related.
Yeah.
Anything. It's usually get on there. What do you think about that? I like that, Dad. And it's just the swipe.
Comes right to you.
Yeah.
Boom. 2 days.
Yeah, I know.
And it's for Amazon. It's really like I said. I always like to go to Easton, just walk around. You know, check.
It's
things
something to
out.
do.
So, yeah.
You
it was,
know.
Yeah. Usually nice. You have nice dinner. Or
Dinner.
whatever.
Yeah. Ugh.
East was always nice. I mean, I tell you, I haven't been to East. I can't tell you last. But everything's been
I went to Easton for my birthday, so
Amazon. Just that's usually where I go
Calling
for.
people.
Oh, that's
you act like you're not a people person.
Oh well, I just man, I don't know. That sounds miserable to me. I mean, I don't know. Going to Easton for a day. Now, me and Mindy's done that. I mean, and I guess it's cool to go out there like a date day. I guess that's all right.
well, you go and just kind of do your own thing. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
do
there's
whatever you
lots of
want.
stuff to do there.
I mean, do a little bit of
Yeah.
anything you want.
Yeah,
And that's the thing too. Like you talk about Amazon Swipe and you get it in like just a couple of days. That's one reason why I went to like ready to go stuff
Yeah.
because people are always
People
like,
want their
"Oh,
shit.
is my stuff done?" Because normally if you order like a pre-order item, it's 15 to 30 business days.
Oh wow.
Because I have to like, make it.
It's kind of lost its fire at that point, hasn't it? Like whenever
well-
they get it, they're not excited. Nothing impresses them. It's been forever.
It's exactly.
They've forgotten about
and
it.
now my customers are so like intrigued and they have to be on it Monday at 8 p.m. because they know if they're not,
Yeah.
and I'm not bragging, but it sells out so quickly
Yeah.
that they're,
Those
so,
online deals. Mindy's addicted to Apple City.
oh yeah. Cause they sell
Every night.
Yeah.
That guy. I'm gonna have to get on there and say
His-
something to him.
his,
I'm gonna have to have him block my wife.
His daughter and, daughter-in-law, they buy for me all the time.
Do they?
Yeah.
That guy's killing it.
Yeah.
I mean, every night he gets on there and does a Facebook auction. And my wife,
I was never in there until probably a month or so ago.
Uh-huh.
And it's actually crazy what they have in there and the prices compared to like actual big box stores.
Yeah, I went in there.
They have like laundry detergent.
Mindy came
I'm
in
like,
the other day
what?
with 400 AAA batteries. And I was like, or like double A batteries. I was like, Jesus.
Well, I need those. Tell her I need those because Anthony buys batteries for his deer cameras, and I'm always like, well, I'll open an Amazon package, and I'm like, more batteries, perfect.
So we got batteries, and
Okay, well, I'll
she
hit you
was
up if like, we need some.
She's like, whoa, they were $3.99. And I'm like,
That's cheap though for batteries. Batteries
I
are
know.
so expensive.
14 fire alarms.
Oh,
Yeah, $6. I mean, sold.
you're gonna
She
have
can't help.
you're gonna have a whole room in your house just filled with that stuff.
Gonna.
Oh, you already do?
Oh, I mean,
Oh my gosh.
it's a constant battle. cost of. I can't imagine Anthony right now with you and all your stuff spread across the basement. You've just taken over.
Well, and
down there, I bet.
this is funny because in that room he also where he games. So he had his desk, his 3, monitors, all that stuff he had in there. And literally this week he moved it in Wrigley's room because my kids don't sleep in their room. So
they still sleep in the bed.
Well, Wrigley sleeps on the floor in our bedroom, and Rory sleeps in our bed / pack and play, whichever they prefer. So
I get it. Can't judge.
Yeah, I said my kids would. I said my kids would never, ever, ever sleep with me. If you're a parent, or if you're not a parent yet, never say
Don't
that.
say that. Yeah. Yeah.
All it depends on is if getting sleep.
Yeah.
So he moved his stuff into Wrigley's room, made it like a man cave. He's got all of his Dallas Cowboy posters all posted up, and even though they took a loss today.
Make sure he still got his man space.
Yeah.
They got to have a man space.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, he did have it like in kind of like our other storage room in the basement, but my parents kind of took over that for the time being.
For the time being.
So
building the house.
Yeah.
So you're glad you made this move. I mean,
100%. It's the best thing I ever did.
You seem happy.
I'm very happy.
Yeah. You were out Jeeping for joy.
Yes.
How did you do out there?
We did pretty good. Yeah. Saturday was really good. Friday night we had that rain. It was So
you can't help that.
No, you can't help rain.
I probably learned not to do it on Friday night. Saturdays.
We did a vendor event yesterday at the field house at Jackson, and we did really good there too. Yeah.
You like doing those?
I do. They're just a lot of work. I was up.
It is, isn't it?
Saturday morning until 3 doing stuff. So, and then I had to get up, and
they get a chance to touch your stuff, and they get
and you actually get more. You get maybe customers that even though you're local, some people don't even know about you. And to be completely honest, I ship a lot more than I do like local pickup.
I was going to ask you what are you seeing online? I mean, even my business, Jeff's business. I mean, you guys bank all over the state of Ohio. Mm-hmm. I'm selling insurance. I'm licensed in the state of Ohio. I mean, I wouldn't say all of it, but I mean, probably 50% of my business doesn't come from Jackson.
Right.
I don't mean in a bad way.
Yeah.
It's just, you kind of have to do that in order to not run out of people.
Right. Yeah. No, What's
the farthest you've went?
I've shipped to all 50 states and then in Canada.
You've shipped to all 50?
Yes.
You think that's all from TikTok?
I have quite a few customers that have come from TikTok. Yeah.
Well, TikTok seems like it would like reach you.
Well, it reaches people that Facebook doesn't.
Facebook's kind of local.
Yeah.
If you're sitting in San Diego right now and you don't have at least 40 mutual friends with Taelor Folden, they're probably not seeing our.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like I run like an ad that pretty much that covers a lot of the states. So
what about Instagram? You using Instagram?
I do. I'm really horrible at Instagram.
I thought Instagram. See, like Taylor Robinson said the same thing.
I'm just really bad about it.
I like Instagram more, but I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I think girls do use Instagram, but
I feel like Instagram's hard though because and Facebook algorithm changes every day too. But I feel like Instagram is really hard because it's
changing.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know about it. I didn't read all up in it.
It's going to Meta.
Yeah,
Facebook,
something like that.
Meta, something.
Yeah, it's going to be like kind of virtual kind of thing, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it will last.
I don't think that any of these are going to last.
Yeah.
I think that there's always going to be something new. Mm-hmm. I mean, we had MySpace. We had ICQ.
ICQ, yeah.
Was you around for ICQ?
Yeah, I was. I was young, but I remember it.
How old are you in ICQ? You probably, how old did you just see? You was probably like second, third grade, maybe.
Yeah, and then Chelsea is 3 years older than me, so she would have been in like 5th grade. So it kind of
Huh?
Was that the
yeah.
I don't remember.
No, it said like when you get a message,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was big time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hear that.
I was in high school and we didn't really buy into it. I think we were kind of more like driving and raising it, but it was there.
Raising hell's what you're about to say. You kind of skipped over that.
Well, driving raising hell, we was too. I mean, I never.
But I was definitely MySpace.
I didn't have a MySpace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a MySpace?
No, I never had the MySpace.
I liked when you had your top 8 friends, and then if you got mad at a friend, you'd kick
Move
them out.
off.
Yeah, or put them very last. And then you got to change your music to how your mood was that day.
Really?
Or like that week. Oh, yeah. It was real.
It was your space.
Yeah. And you got to change, you had to do some coding to change, the backgrounds of your profile. And
I heard people say,
But
And Facebook, you had to have a college email address. That was
to start it.
That's the whole. That was it. I mean, then it kind of went into expand. I think they live in
08, 09.
yeah. Well, when it expanded, it went down to like the high school, like the schools.
I remember when I made mine.
Yeah.
It was funny because one of my friends, she had an older sister, like quite a bit older than us, and you had to make sure that you were a certain age to get on Facebook. So when you were actually like 2008, I'm 7th grade, I think. So we were like, oh, we're 18.
Yeah.
You know how unsafe that is now?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to say that, you're 13, 12 years old and you're saying that you're 18, probably not a good idea.
I fight with myself all the time about social media and how involved it is in my life.
I know. I hate it, but at the same time, like, I couldn't be without it because of my business.
Yeah, here I am
so
on YouTube. And now I guess, there's certain things I do like. I like YouTube. I like did you watch that Usman Covington fight last night?
I did not.
UFC 268. Usman won. But you could pick that up on YouTube right after the fight, watch all the highlights. That's cool. I like doing that. I like Instagram. I like TikTok, but you just have to, that TikTok will suck you in. Don't do it, Jeff.
I do not. No, I was like about YouTube, just like watching Python had their playoff game. They played Columbus Academy last night.
Yeah.
You can watch from the house.
Watch it from the house,
I mean, it's just, you growing up, you never could go. You had to go.
You had to go to a game.
I mean, it's just like
You
Jackson.
had to. Yeah.
It's like Jackson's, which it's nice. You guys are in playoffs playing.
Did they win, by the way? Yeah.
Rematch. Who do you, Western Brown at Waverly.
This show will be out by then, or it won't be out by then.
Okay.
We'll miss it, Jeff.
Well, good luck to the Army when it happens. We'll be there. Actually, I talked to the coach on the way over here, Crabtree, and he said he talked to Andy Halls and said he was already over checking the field out.
Was he?
Yep, today.
See if it's green.
That was turf, so hopefully.
See what it was.
Nice facility. Everything.
Oh, yeah. That's what you said. So how many views, what's your highest view?
I think like almost 700,000. You haven't
had one hit 1 million yet?
I haven't. But honestly, I'm really not interested into like going viral. I've went viral.
What is going viral?
Okay, so viral would be, I would think like viral is like over 100,000 views.
I was going to say over 30.
Okay, that's like, to me, that's kind of like 50. Semi. But when you start getting so many followers, you start getting like more, I don't know, it just depends because TikTok can like ban you, like kind of shadow ban you is what people call it. I don't know.
I put a video of Gibson on there one time pulling his tooth and they banned me.
Yeah.
It's kid cruelty.
Yeah.
and he wasn't even pulling his tooth. He just showed a tooth that he pulled.
Yeah.
And it was
it's kind of crazy.
Which is kind of, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I'll buy it, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I was
That's on YouTube.
That was on TikTok.
I was live one day and we were talking about breastfeeding because it's other moms. So we were just like talking about it or whatever. And they banned me for community guidelines
explicit content
for nudity.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I appealed it and I won. So I got my TikTok. My TikTok wasn't like taken down or anything. It was just like I was banned for lives for like 3 days. But the next day I was able to go live because I won my whatever.
What's that guy that does that? You know, that like
what?
That guy that like they'll show he's like the most famous TikTokers. It's the guy that does
I don't know. I literally do not know who you're talking about.
Well, I was trying to figure out like how much have you gotten paid yet from TikTok?
Yeah, it's not that much. Like I don't.
So how are these people getting all these millions of dollars in TikTok?
Because they probably have like millions of followers or almost close to 1 million followers. So they probably get paid daily, like per, 4,000
or 5,000 a day.
Probably it's like they send you money off of views.
Okay.
So I don't even know how much mine is. Like whatever's in there, I haven't touched it. It just sits.
That's kind of what Taylor said.
Yeah, it just sits there. It's maybe like $400, so it's not really like it's. I mean, $400 is, but yeah, I just like I like making videos. And then, when I go live on TikTok, I talk to like other small businesses that kind of do the same thing. And like, they ask me questions about stuff. And so
Oh, it's a major part of y'all's business, man.
It definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah, major part.
Yeah.
We don't do it hardly at all. I've got one that's called Chubby Bartenders, and
Yeah.
that's what, but it's not really anything Chubby
You
Bartender
should,
related.
because people don't even realize it. People will be like, "Oh, I hate TikTok." It's like not, and I'm like, if I didn't have TikTok, I probably wouldn't have as many sales as what I would, or as many customers, because you can only do so much on Facebook. Whereas when you post a video on TikTok, you can reach people that you would have never, ever been able to reach on Facebook.
Yeah.
So it's kind of if you have a small business and you're not on TikTok, you're missing a huge marketing opportunity.
Well, you mean small retail, like you're saying boutique?
I'm saying any small business.
Well,
if you make something, making videos of like how you make it and like, I mean, just it's just a get.
Well, let's just say that you give me even everything construction.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Construction
What do you think,
videos.
Jim?
Yeah.
For TikTok?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, several of my friends, I mean, did you see that one about making this or making that?
Right.
It's just a constant
Yeah.
of people like to watch it.
Right. Yeah. Because people just watching things being made. It's just like a kind of a satisfactory kind of thing.
So what if you're like an attorney?
Oh yeah, because then you can talk about like things that, like whatever that attorney is, like, or what they can talk about
How
it
much
and
time a
give.
day do you spend making?
Oh God,
TikToks?
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to.
Not on TikTok. How much time a day do you spend making TikToks?
Oh, not very long, because I don't do like a whole lot of editing. If I do edit, I kind of like Taylor Robinson. We just edit right there on the app, so I don't really spend that whole lot of like editing. I kind of just, if I want to take a video, I take a video and I just post it.
I think that seems like I think everything seems like a lot too, but like it just seems like a lot.
Well, and the videos are only 60 seconds long, so you can either make it 15, 60, or now I guess 3. But
3 minutes.
I hardly ever make a 3-minute video.
Yeah.
I try to keep my videos between like 7 and 15 seconds, because after about 15 seconds, people start losing interest.
Yeah.
So
just real quick.
Yeah, unless it's something that's like building up to something, then they'll sit there and watch it. But like normally I'll take a video of like me pressing a shirt and just pressing and peeling. Like I have people like, oh, where can I buy that? Where can I get that? It's just, and they haven't even seen the full shirt. All they see is the design on it. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? So when one of my videos went viral back in January, I was still doing like pre-orders, and I got like 175 orders on one t-shirt.
Just right off.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't even.
Within how long? Within like 24 hours?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you have a small business and you're not on TikTok, you're missing a huge marketing opportunity. And that's the thing with small businesses. People don't realize, like, we're not big box stores. We don't get commercials. We don't get billboards. We don't get these kind of things. So any type of social media you can get on, do it. Pinterest. You wouldn't think Pinterest, but taking your TikToks and posting them on Pinterest, game changer.
Yeah.
It's
taking your TikToks and posting them on. See, what we're finding is if we post a YouTube link on Facebook, Facebook like buries us.
Yeah, I know. It's like the algorithms change so much in the.
Well, we're like, if you like, so we'll take videos, like short ones every now and then. And Tyler knows way more about this than I. He's
right. I mean, he's IT, so yeah.
But so like whenever we take the video, we'll take some short clips and we'll just thumb on Facebook.
Right.
Okay. Well, historically, those have gotten always more views than if you have to click a link. Obviously, you have to click a link. That's just another step. You're going to lose some people.
Right.
But like, I also think YouTube's like 8 seconds it takes to get a count for 30 seconds actually to get a count for a view, and I think Facebook is 3. So like you can like literally, if it's just on your screen for 3 seconds, I think. Now Tyler would know more about that.
Yeah.
But it's just,
that's probably about right.
But we've just noticed like those algorithms change all the time.
They do, and you can't keep up with them. Like people will literally like be like, okay, what's the algorithm today? Let's go research. If you continue to do that, you're just going to be so drained. So that's like people were like, post a TikTok between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. or 12 p.m. I'm like, I'm going to post it whenever I want to. Like I'm not going to sit here and
like
research the algorithms.
Even our YouTube videos, and honestly, I've seen it. Like if we have one that pops off, like sometimes just the uploading speed. Whenever you go throwing out an hour video, you've got a lot of data.
You're right.
Coming at you. So like, if let's just say that whenever that thing finally goes through and hits the YouTube channel, it's 1 a.m. Well, it's like that video, it's like YouTube monitors like the first so long to see if like it catches.
Right. Yeah.
So you've missed that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean, it's just.
Yeah. And that's why I don't focus on algorithms. I just, because Facebook group algorithms, like where I have a Facebook group, it changes literally daily. But if I just have a post, like if I want to post whatever, I just do it. Like, and if it doesn't get, like you can see if you're like an admin for your group, which of course, if you create a group, you are an admin, you can see like how many reactions.
What is a reaction?
So I think it's just like if you like kind of scroll, like if you see it, it'll count it, I think, as like a post reaction. Yeah. Kind of like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, I might post a shirt or something at 10 a.m. and it may only get 300 like views, I guess, or whatever, but I might post one at 3 p.m. and it get more. So it literally just depends. Like I don't think there's any schedule.
I don't either. And now with time change, it'll be all after 6.
Yeah.
Throw them out there, boys.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. I know, especially and that's why I think so many people like in 2020 started small businesses and was doing so good because COVID, nobody could get out. Everybody was shopping. They bored, didn't have anything to do. So
it changed culture.
It 100%. Yeah.
Changed culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, I don't mean it's a bad way, but like that helped your business.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gave you time to do it.
Yeah. Right.
Not, I was thinking this last week, man. I think the world's starting to get real busy again, though.
It is. It really, really is.
There's ball games and just everything's. You're not really missing out on anything anymore.
Yeah. Right.
But I will.
It's crazy. A year ago, you think about a year ago how we were all just kind of like
sitting
in our house, like, oh, can't have Thanksgiving. Oh, can't have Christmas. But now we're all like, no, we're back. Traveling. We're going to Thanksgiving, going to the beach for Thanksgiving. New Year's, we're going Tennessee, I think. Like, I think things are starting to pick back up. And
I don't think it's ever going to go back to what it was. It will because of the population. But like, I'm like last night, man, we didn't do anything. Mindy put up the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And it was like, that was actually kind of awesome. I'm looking forward to staying home. Now, if you're 21, you're not probably looking forward to staying home,
Yeah. Like I said, we went out my parents watched the kids and we went to Columbus for my birthday and we went out to eat. And then me and Anthony was like, oh, we'll go back and we'll change and we'll go to like, what's the one place up at Easton, Pins and machine.
The pinball or all the games.
Yeah. Pins. Yeah. Well, we didn't make it. It was like 11 o'clock. We're like, no, we're going to bed. We're not 21 anymore. We can't hang with the big dogs.
Yeah.
Speaking of that place, one of my sisters spent a few weeks. She lives in Upper Arlington. We went to the one. I can't remember where it was at, but I mean, it's little small bowling alleys.
Yeah.
And that place is loud as loud gets, and it is. You can't even get a lane. Full house, and then of course, next door they had all the games, all free.
Oh wow!
Every game's free. You can sit there, play, no food.
Okay.
Bring your own in. Order it. So my niece had a soccer game. It's like, hey, let's go check out Pins. We go there. Of course, all the lanes are full, and this was like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. TVs everywhere, ball games going on. It looks like people can't have pizzas. So we went next door and all the games. But yeah, the kids, free. Much you want to play.
Oh, that sounds fun.
All night. And then now,
I like anything that's free.
Now
what a ploy that is.
Now at I think it's, I don't know what exact time. It's like 8 or 9. There's a cutoff for kids. You have to be 21 or older.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that place is just killing it.
Huh.
Free games. And
so I wonder how they make their money.
I'd have to say a lot of alcohol.
For sure. Because you think about.
There's no food.
I got a buddy that's developing some stuff in Columbus right now, and he was talking about space. Like the big concept now. There's a concept around some of these retail spaces, and it's eat some space and give people something to do for free to get them there, and that'll help your other ones. And I don't, that's just an odd. That's what that is right there. They're giving.
Well, it's
they're
just
drawing you with one whole piece of space.
Yeah.
That they used to make money on, but now they got it. They're trying to entice you to come in with that.
Yeah. That's what kind of what I do at vendor events. Like if you buy something, you get a ticket for like a free, like a gift certificate or something. So it's like a incentive to buy.
Yeah, kind of.
But you're also like, so
you get something for nothing.
Yeah, because if you don't win, I mean, you bought that for.
You still bought it.
Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. So it's just another way to market your business.
Yeah, it's just marketing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just marketing.
Just marketing. Not bad marketing either, honestly.
No. It's just.
Well, and especially something like that. Like people love taking their kids places that's not going to cost them an arm and a leg.
Oh yeah.
Because they're kids,
Yep.
So
they had stacks of, it's like Papa John's pizzas, the parent stuff, drinking,
Yeah.
having a good time. The kids just playing ping pong.
Send them on their way and let them play.
Of
Yeah.
course, every type of game you can. Since we were kids.
Yeah.
Like Ninja Turtle game, I was pretty on top of
excited
that.
for that.
I was pretty pumped. Told my son, I said, let's go.
Yeah. Because you got to think, like, really all the things to do with kids is pretty expensive. Like, you got to think, like, your zoo, Legoland, Kings Island, all these parks. And there's really not a whole lot of things to, like, take them to indoors. Other like Dave and Buster's, maybe, but that's going to cost you still probably like an arm and a leg.
There's it's like something 75. It's like the old Tuttle Mall. They've turned it in part of the mall. I think it's Tumont for sure. Some mall up in Columbus, they've turned part of it into.
Yeah, because I think Tuttle's going out of business.
Yeah, it's like they've turned part of it into bumper cars. It's like inside. It's like a full. It's called Area 70. Area 75.
Yeah, I think
something.
I've heard people talk about
I've
that
never
actually.
been, but it's just full out for kids. Whatever you want, bumper cars. It's got the bouncy things, the
Just anything you want to do.
anything you want.
And there's a lot of parents. You guys may be some of those. Mike, I'm very, not that you guys aren't fortunate, but I'm easy. My kid will do about whatever.
Wrigley and Rory. You could take them anywhere and they'll find fun in it. They're so young. They're so.
Gibson's easy. He as long as he's got his iPad, he's good. But I know parents. I got buddies that every weekend they're trucking somewhere to go do something.
Yeah.
With their kid, and that's fine. Go do that.
Yeah.
I never go do those things. Really,
if I'm going to go somewhere, I want to travel somewhere.
Yeah.
So, my kids, we go to the zoo once, maybe twice a year because we go to normally
How do you
the zoo
manage
lights.
your orders whenever? But you've already got the days built into your shipping.
Right.
That's what's great about it. Flexibility is very nice.
And that's one thing I think really, pushed me to kind of go to ready to go because doing pre-orders, you really have to work all week long, which is fine, but it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And after a while, pre-orders you're getting so many orders but you still need to bring money in. You still need to order stuff. You're making all of this time. And I like to do things on my own time. I like to create my own things that I like. And that's what I tell everyone. I'm like, I built my business around me, my personality. I create things I like. And that's how I've built my customer base. My customer base is like me. I could literally be a brand that only sells mom shirts.
Yeah, you could.
Because I sell a ton of mom apparel. Anything I put mom or mama on, I can sell. Like my Yellowstone shirts, I think that was last Monday, and they sold out in 10 minutes. I put a home in Ohio shirts. I can't keep them in stock.
What about trademarks? How you figure that out?
Yeah. I do it, but it can be risky. They can come after you for it. You can be.
Have you ever that you know of?
No, I've never been.
But if you're buying that design, is it you or is it that person that you bought that design with?
Well, could probably be both of us because we're both making money off of it. Because you buy the designs from the designers, so it could definitely be.
Yeah.
Both ways, but
I would say a homage, just like the Joe Burrow, just a kid from Athens.
Yeah,
that's all it is. I've got the shirt, many others is homage. I like the material. I'm a dry fit.
Yeah,
well, he's an athlete.
Yeah,
he's a runner now.
He's a runner.
Well, just like my son today, he was going with his grandma has a birthday party, and he's in just shorts, and he's got a Cleveland Browns jersey on, and I said, "Do I have to wear this, Dad?" And I said, "Well, yeah, that's what you want to wear." He said, "Yeah, my mom, they'll probably be wearing jeans and everything." I said, "That's right. Jeans are not comfortable.
No.
There's nothing comfortable." Now,
And that's
love
it.
jeans.
It's,
I'm not,
now this is kind of a side conversation, but we're talking about clothing. So we talked about a few months ago on the show, but there was a trend. I don't know if it's still there, but I'm slowly wanting to adopt this. Just a straight uniform. Okay, you talked about, your life and everything, and I know your life. Don't have to worry about what you're wearing that day. You're going to wear the same thing. It could be the same button up and same pair of pants. Just have 5 of them and be done with it.
Yeah, it's like Einstein.
Yeah.
He wore the same shirt every day.
Einstein did?
There's something to do that. I think the exact same shirt, same color every day.
Yeah. So he didn't have to worry about.
Yeah.
And you would have less stuff. I mean, I can't say anything because I'm like, I create stuff all the time. So if it wasn't for people buying all my different things, my business wouldn't be where it's at.
Well, but you're kind of offering that same thing. You could just say, okay, my style is this.
Yeah. So that's it. Like my style is comfy, good quality, mom stuff, skulls, kind of grungy, kind of edgy, I guess I would say. Because and that's kind of what I've put
Oh yeah, you're classy, but you'll still whip the shit out of somebody. Kind of same thing. That's kind of I mean, right?
It's the holler kid.
I've noticed since you were a baby. Yeah, you're classy, but you'll still sell somebody kiss your ass.
I do it daily.
I figured you did.
I tell people to kiss my ass daily.
I figured you did.
And that's one thing I love about my own business. Like, I don't have a boss.
You should trademark that.
I'm my own.
Classy and kiss my ass.
Classy, kiss my ass. But yeah, I mean, that's why I like being my own boss. Like, I don't have to worry about anything. I
love it.
And Taylor, actually, it's so funny because me and Taylor relate on the same level. And she said, I became my own boss so I can say whatever I want to and not be fired.
Actually, her exact verbiage was say whatever the F I want.
What? Yeah, I didn't want to say
put that in a Facebook
yes.
post too.
Yeah, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell people too. Like if a customer comes at me and is rude or whatever, I don't have to do business with you. See you later. Peace out, Yeah. Your order is your one less order, but it's not going to hurt me, So I don't put
There is a group of the retail shopper that's not nice.
Oh, God, you have no idea.
Bar.
Yeah,
I mean, it was like,
yeah. And then you get emails, like the emails
there's
daily.
People just ship or just shooting for free stuff. Like that's all they want.
Oh, okay. So actually, what is today? The 7th. Well, I looked at my Facebook messages because I never open them if they're like business related. Like if you need to get a hold of me, you can message me on my business page on Facebook, or you can send me an email. I don't do anything on my personal Facebook. So,
and people don't understand that. They don't understand that.
No, they still don't. And I mean, I've been doing it for a year and a half. I'm still getting messages. Oh, I want this. Can you put this back for me? Can you do this for me? Can you?
I used to take it I used to kind of get mad about it. Like, gosh, it's Sunday night.
I just don't answer. My notifications on my Facebook messages is like turned off. I don't even really get them on my.
It just drives me nuts. I have to answer them.
Yeah. I know.
And
you should see my text though. I have over 100 that aren't open. So
I'm guilty of it too. And honestly, if I needed a shirt, I know you.
I know.
Hey,
I know.
And you do the same thing with me.
Yes. Yeah. I know. I'm sure I've sent you a text at 8:00 in the morning. Hey, what's this insurance? What's this? I need this.
Yeah.
But
that's the world we live in.
I'm sure you get it.
Yeah.
With the bank, I'm sure
it's
you
convenient.
I
mean, everything's
right.
The palm of your hand.
Yes.
Your business is at the palm of our
hand.
And same way for communication.
Right.
Yep.
Everything about it right now, 8:00, whatever time it is at 9, just send a message. They got to be up.
Yeah.
I
had one.
What else are they doing on Sunday night?
Going back to the message, there was this one girl that sent me a message, and it was in my spam, and I never look at my spam, but today I did. And she wanted to be an ambassador for my brand, and I give her a free item for whatever I'm releasing. I give her a free item ahead of time, and she can promote. Never heard of the girl. She's never bought from me. I have no idea where she came from, and I'm thinking,
how many followers does she have?
I have no idea. I'm like, I looked at her and I'm like, I don't even know you. I looked at your name. You've never bought a single thing from me. Like, that's kind of rude, to ask for free items.
Well, I mean, that's their gig.
Yeah.
That's somebody doing their thing.
Yeah. And I don't she wasn't like a, what would you call them?
A bot?
Influencer.
Was she
influencer?
A bot? Influencer.
Influencer. Yeah. Like she wasn't one of the, I looked at her profile. I was like, I was like,
227 people. That type of deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was that type of deal. And I'm like, I consider that like rude because I know how much time and effort I put into all of my products. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you're already asking for free stuff. And I've never even heard of you, you know?
How many ambassadors do you have? I've heard
So,
that term before.
I have what I call reps. So they get a rep code to share with like friends, family, their social medias or whatever. And then I give them a code to purchase the item so they get a discount. And I think I have like 5, but honestly, it's kind of people that are closer to me that like kind of more friends, you know,
Sure.
but a lot of the sales don't come from, and I've wanted to get into reps, but then I'm like, that's a lot of work to keep up with reps. Cause you got to send out stuff early. Like some people.
What are you saying? Starting like your own LuLaRoe type deal?
No, the reps, they would just get like, they wouldn't like make the shirts or anything. I would make them and then they'd get a discount to share, like a 10% discount. That person could use their code and get a 10% discount.
Okay.
So basically it's just like person repping your brand.
But why wouldn't you like build that thing up and like just say, okay,
It's maybe
you're a
if I
rep
had somebody to manage it maybe, because some people like, they like to commit to that because they like the discount, but they don't want to put in the work to actually rep your brand. And then
Yeah.
you have to deal with that, and you kind of have to not be a mean person, but kind of, you know, confront them about it and be like,
so
hey,
what are you doing? Are you like, hey, I saw 4 pictures
no,
of you,
and that's one thing
and you weren't wearing my shirts.
no.
So how would you do that? How would you know if they weren't repping your like? How do you like? I'm asking like, how would you?
Oh yeah. So most people, when you do like brand reps, you normally create another group and you post like albums, and they have to put like you like, it's a
promo code.
contract. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
See
they
how
have
much they're
to see how much
they're
they're
selling.
They're
Yeah,
selling.
that's how
Yeah.
you monitor it.
Yeah.
And some people like you need to post 2 posts like a week in your Facebook group or on your social media, and then you screenshot that and you put it in an album and like Facebook. That way the owner can go and check it to make sure you're actually doing the job and to be able to.
Wow, I
Yeah.
didn't know any of that existed.
Oh yeah. And that's why I'm like, I do a fine job of repping my own brand. I take
You're just
pictures.
kind of content. Yeah, you're just
I'm good, and I'm growing. So it's not like I'm.
But what if you just
plateau.
stay right here? Are you cool with that too? You're good.
No, I'm.
You're wanting to go. Huh?
Yeah.
You're wanting to.
Yeah.
Because sometimes getting bigger causes a lot more headaches.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to do that. I was talking to a guy today about that, about how your hobbies and passions just become headaches.
Yeah. They do. And I'm real weird too about like, not real like help, but getting people involved and like trusting people and like, because this is another of my baby. Like I spend a lot of time, effort, energy, everything else in this business. So to have somebody come in and like you have to fully trust them with your business and hope to God that they don't go and tell somebody else or create their own or
Seems to be there's a lot.
There's a lot that you have to sit around and think about when involving other people in your business. So that's when you would get contracts made and get it all legal. And if that's part of the plan, then, we've got to do that. But for right now, I'm good with just me, but if we get to that point, we'll get to that point and we'll deal with it. But
There's it seems to be a pretty nice thing just for everybody who does it. I haven't known anybody. I'm real good friends with King and Kelly Parks over there at Kelly D's.
Yeah.
Man, she kills it.
Oh,
And Mindy's got an aunt that has a boutique shop in.
Yeah.
Not that yours is a boutique shop, but it's
right.
kind of boutique.
Well, I work with boutique owners, so I do wholesale. So
And, man, they kill it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't even say they do as well as how you do your business with the internet. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're pushing. I've just seen Facebook videos and people are pushing the boutique products and stuff. But yeah, I mean, on what they do in stores, not even probably close to what they do on their internet sales.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's not even. It's
That's
just
not even.
there.
Yeah.
It's
And
just-
that's why I don't even want. Like I was looking kind of like, I was like, well, maybe I should open a brick and mortar because I've had people ask me like, I would love for you to have like stuff in stock and us come see it. And like, but to have the overhead of your rent and your utilities and labor, yeah, all that stuff. I'm like, you know what? I love being in my basement. I'm in my home. All my money goes in my pocket. I don't have to,
Yep.
So
Somebody's missing out. This is definitely you can hang meat in this building here. How cold it is.
Well, you're not fat anymore.
I said that when I walked in. I was like, my Lord, it's cold in here. Look at Jason's like, I'm burning up.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. The fat guy in the room's just fine. You know, you skinny people are all
I'm
cold.
good now. Like, my fingertips are a little chilly, but
Feet are numb.
Oh, you wore shorts. I get it, Jeff. You're a runner. He wore shorts and tennis. I get it, Jeff. Okay, we know you run.
that's funny.
Anything else we need to cover? We've been out about an hour and a half. Quick, kind of. Or quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, because when you just start talking, you start,
Anything else you want to cover, Grimes?
No, I'm out of the locked up stage.
You're out of the locked up
Yeah,
stage. You're
he's
talking again?
chilled out, a little
Yeah.
comfortable.
You kind of hit me quick off the bat.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was coming.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely. It was almost. The first round, not even first 10 seconds knocked me out.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah,
First
2 seconds.
I did it
Yeah.
on purpose, Jeff.
Yeah, man, I felt I was complete.
I know, because I'll be on live on like TikTok, and I'll be live all day long, and I won't even realize it because like I'll be working, and I won't be. That's another thing. Like
Yeah.
I'm not distracted with my phone to be on Facebook or TikTok.
Yeah.
So I have my phone, and I'm talking, and I'm working, and I get a lot of work done doing that. So
You
I'm
just
like,
go live from TikTok
oh yeah, all the time,
just while you're working?
all the time.
And talk to the listeners?
Yeah, all the time. Literally, probably like 3 to 4 days a week. Yeah,
Okay.
and normally, you know, a good trick, you post a video. And then you go live, and I've noticed it gets quite a bit of more views because people
Post a video.
post a TikTok, and then go live because people are clicking your profile to see
And then
like
they
your
see
live,
your
and then
live.
they see your like your videos, or they'll see their like if they're scrolling through your For You page or the following, they'll see your video, and then they'll click your profile because you're going live. So then they'll watch your live, and then you get viewers on your live that you've never had before, and they actually kind of get to meet you like personally. And
It's
they
like
follow
we're
you.
training serial killers.
Yeah.
It's like all these digital platforms are just training serial. I mean, you know, they're watching you. I mean, it's like, man,
Just putting it out there.
just putting it out there. Man, are you a podcaster? Do you listen to podcasts? Do you listen to Joe Rogan?
Yeah, I do with Anthony. And then what's the one guy's name?
Theo Vaughn.
I actually really like him because
Theo's
at first I was like, God, Anthony listens to them all the time. Like he'll listen to them on the way to work, on the way home. And I'm like, I'll listen to some serial killer podcast.
I can see that. Reynolds does that too.
Yeah.
He's a true crime guy.
Yeah, true crime.
God, you guys are
But
so
I
dark.
definitely like, well, that's what I told you. Like my brand, like I like, the skulls and all the serial killer. I created a shirt that says, it's either serial killers or Christmas movies. We either slayin' or slaying.
Okay.
The difference. Oh,
Yeah, people
loved it. Loved it.
Yeah.
So that's the thing with your business. You got to find out who your customers have to kind of be built around you. Because if you don't have, if you're just creating random stuff that doesn't fit you and you don't even like it, you're going to get burnt out so quick.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I create stuff that I like.
Yeah, it's 100% Taylor or Taylor
Yeah.
Malone.
Yeah.
It's 100% you.
Yeah, you found your Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
Speaking of
day-to-day.
Super Bowl, Reynolds, that's where Reynolds is tonight.
Oh, Pee-wee's.
Pee-wee
Oh,
Super
Pee Wee Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw people talking about that.
What time was kickoff?
I don't know.
I think it was like 5. I think I saw somebody posted, if you don't have anything to do, come watch Pee Wee football. When's Gibson be able to go? Or be in football?
We talked about that day next year. Next year. We don't know if we're going to do all that yet or not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
Well, Waverly, they've gone all to flag.
have they?
Flag. And it's, I don't know if the 5th and 6th grade does tackle, but it's pretty much, I think they're going almost all flag.
Flag's not bad though. Teaching more like fundamentals and more technical stuff rather than like
The tackling
the
stuff.
tackle. It is.
I played soccer way through. My son's playing soccer now. Soccer's great. Keep your feet going. You're running. It's constant. The tackling you watch so many young kids, and Reynolds, which he'd probably have better to explain everything for it. But you just watch videos, and of course, these parents showing the videos, and when you see most of those linemen, they stand straight up, and and then the kids are dropping their heads.
Yeah.
It's just reaction. Most of them shut their. When your head drops, you shut your eyes. It's just instinct. That's what football coach used to always say to us whenever they would miss a tackle.
Yeah.
Well, you
Had
had
your
your eyes shut. That's why you missed it. Lewis Copeland was a big one for that.
Was he?
Yeah. Well, if he hit you,
I didn't even think about that.
he'd knock you tomorrow.
It's nothing to do with any sport. I just right now, me and my son are having a great time. I'm not real concerned. We'll jump in some point if he wants to jump in next year. Then go do it. But today, man, we went down and saw his grandma. Or I took him and Mindy down to Wheelersburg. Got to see his great grandma.
Yeah. Wrigley loves t-ball. He played t-ball this year and he loved it.
He likes them all. I'm not going to get too serious about it.
Did the whole family go watch you ride the bike there too?
No, I dropped him off and then I went and rode the bike. I took a hell of a crash today, Taylor. I don't have any skin on my damn elbow.
Use the breast milk soap.
I know.
I saw the picture on my way in here. I saw you just ready to go.
The whole damn bike park full of just people.
Were you by yourself? Were you by yourself?
Oh yeah, it's just me.
Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse. You weren't even riding with a buddy.
No, didn't know sold down there.
Nice.
Oh, just cruising by, boys.
Well, wham! Just crash.
What did you hit?
Well, it's a concrete bike park that they just built. It's called a pump track. And it's like, you see those I've never been to one, okay? And I just
That's probably why you crashed.
By yourself.
I'm by myself.
Knee pads, elbow pads.
Next time.
So you didn't have the full get up.
No.
Helmet?
I had on my helmet, yeah. It's kind of a helmet required type of deal. And, so it's one of those.
Nothing would hurt your head, though.
Yeah. I saw some major wrecks down there today.
So what is it, like a skate park?
It's for bikes. Yeah.
Oh.
And there's
you were doing that?
And I was doing that, yep.
No, yeah. That's
Kinda
just
like
an
a turf
accident.
thing down there when you come rolling in. Is there guys that's like, hey, this is our track? Who's the new guy rolling in
No, well,
here?
it's only a week old.
Oh, it's a week old. Okay.
Yeah, so I wanted
What
to
did you leave some of your blood there?
I definitely lost some blood there. Yeah, today. There was. I'm talking guys flying through the air. Like there was some guys.
Did you see anybody laughing at you?
Oh yeah, I saw 40. Yeah, fat kid down, I think was what one gentleman said. We were all major friends.
That's like going to the gym for the first time, just not having a spotter.
Yeah,
it's just
very simple.
Yeah,
yeah. It wasn't like I was out there really getting intense. I looked like the old. There's everybody. There's kids that are 10, and there's guys that are 50. I was more towards the latter, and. Never seen one of those parks before, I lived in
Did
Jackson
you feel
all my
awkward
life.
rolling
Yeah,
in there?
I felt real awkward. I sat there for about 10, 15 minutes before I even did it.
Just
to watch it.
Was your intuition telling you no?
Yeah.
Okay.
My intuition said, "What are you doing?"
Then you always follow your intuition.
Well, I had to
Always.
fight it.
Was it like Patrick
And now you're
Swayze,
paying the price.
Keanu Reeves, Point Break, getting ready to ride that wave?
Well, I made it around a few times, and then I started getting braver, and they got them high banks, that you do.
Oh.
And I went up a high bank and just toppled right down it.
So that like the first ride. You just hot off the gate, down and turned and boom.
No, I went around it a couple times. But I was getting real cocky. I was at the point that I thought, oh hell, I got this, and I was
Oh, this ain't hard.
Yeah, I was trying to look like I was playing a video game when I was 12 or something. Thought I was going to like kick flip around or something.
Do you have the pegs on your bike too?
No, I was on my mountain bike.
Oh, mountain bike.
Yeah,
there was a lot of mountain bikes on that.
No, I was the only one.
That's your first sign. That's your first
Everybody
sign.
else on, but I thought the first time that it was all mountain bikers. Like I thought that it was for mountain bikers, but it's not. No,
it's like X Games.
It is
it's
like X Games.
Okay,
yeah.
Spin around a little bit. Got the pegs. On the
they
back.
were doing all that today. Yeah,
and there's your mountain bike.
Yeah, and there I was in my trail bike, with my helmet.
Did they check on you when you hit?
I got up quick.
Oh, bounced up.
I bounced up quick. I wasn't going to let anybody see. Yeah. I learned that years ago.
Well,
don't let the coach
I
see
was
you
telling you,
later.
phone today. I did that 10-miler up at Chillicothe and trails.
Oh yeah. You went
First,
down today.
all hard. I lost my sunglasses.
Lost them. Still can't find
Can't find them. Gone.
You're running in the woods. You did 10 miles this morning in that race to Little Buck.
Did you run the whole 10 miles?
No, it was. There's times. It's you have to.
Yeah.
It's straight up a hill.
We bike up them.
Oh,
you can. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, that's a tough course.
Tough course. Straight up. It's 10 miles. But Jenkins was actually Matt Jenkins and Baron Griffiths. They're like, hey, we'll stick together, And I was like, well, we'll see what I can do. I'm not as keep up with those guys.
Yeah.
But I tripped right off the bat. We're going up that hill. Caught myself okay. That was number one. get up to the top, and it's just, I mean, you're just going back and forth, just climbing.
Yeah.
You know, turns. I mean, everything's
I
tight.
bet you ran up switchback. Did you run
Switchbacks,
up,
yeah, just back and forth.
Well, the trail's called Switchback. Did you run that trail?
Yeah. I don't know if it was. I mean, we did a lot of
Bunker Hill.
I mean, it was all. I can't. I mean, it was back and forth. I can tell you. I'd say it's probably the area up there. But going down, a little momentum, moving pretty good, feeling pretty good. And, you hit those little roots every once in a while. It's just like, man, you just feel it's like you stubbed your toe, but it's like, okay, you caught yourself. But I'm going down, and I hit and just turned and said brace for impact. Because I had because I was carrying a drink in my hand too. It basically just slides on your hand. I just turned and I hit. Boom! I mean, big tree fell hard. I hit, and I mean,
glasses pop off.
Yeah, nothing. Of course, they're like had orange lenses and black, and of course the leaves and everything. It's sayonara.
Yeah.
And the guy ahead of me is like, "You okay?" I said, "I'm fine." Trying to regroup. Get it together here.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I take off, and I'm like, well, I forgot I even lost him. I mean, I was pretty rattled. And here comes another group of people coming. Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Just trying to find my sunglasses. We can help us. Don't worry about me. Just go. So I kind of went up and back. Couldn't find my. I said, heck with it. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Take off. And then that was a hard fall. And I was like, just keep it together here. Keep your feet up, And boom. About round 3 now of the falls. Hit, rocks, knee straight down.
So you fell a bunch today.
4 times.
Oh.
4 times. Yeah. Had to reevaluate when it was all said and done.
Start walking, Jeff.
Huh? Well, it was about. I said if I fell one more time, I was walking it in.
Well, yeah.
I said, "Hey, we'll tough it out." So
is that your first trail run?
First trail run. Yeah.
What do you think of that? You like concrete better?
Yeah, I prefer it. Right. I mean, for me, if I did it more, I'd probably feel more comfortable in it. But I mean, it's just.
See, I hate the concrete. That I was thinking about today. If I had that bike park was concrete, and I was like, I'm better off in the dirt.
But it was about
Probably for your falls.
Yeah.
It's about 1900, 2000 elevation.
Yeah,
and,
that's about
pretty good. But just, I mean, of course, just regular asphalt go.
Bike path,
nice, paved.
Oh, I get bored.
I don't mind it, but I mean, yeah, some people. Guy was actually from Waverly. Dave Shea was there, and he's superintendent of the school, and he's been doing it for years. And he's like, I was like, "Have you ever done this before?" I said, "No, I've never done this trail before." He's like, he said, "The first one's going to get you." He said, "Just walk it up because it's straight up the hill."
Yeah.
And but he's like, he does it all the time. I'd say if you got to do it, I know Bear and I know that Matt like to do the trails with it. I mean, it's great, but mixing things up a little bit. The scenery's good. It's just keeping your feet.
You see all the bike
Yeah, you got to
bridges
kind
and
of dig into the holes or into the hills because I ran cross country in Big Chief Hill and Logan. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's pretty like straight up, and you kind of just have to dig and go. I mean, it's
See all that bike stuff everywhere? Great Seal. Or was you just using the zone? You wasn't paying attention.
Bike, what was it?
Like the bridges,
Yeah, we went over the bridges.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
There was one guy out there on a bike that day. I know you said you were talking about going out there.
I was going to go there either there or Lake Hope this morning, and I saw on social media that Chris Scott was down there, and it said $1.50 or something. I was like, shit, I ain't going to Great Seal today.
Yeah.
When did you become a biker?
I don't know.
You love just jumping on things. You were running, now you're biking.
I just
what's the
you know
next?
what I like doing? Whatever the hell I want to do.
Hey, I get it. Me too.
That's what I like.
Me too.
And right now, I like biking. That's what
Honestly, though, I mean, biking's better for you. Probably better on your body.
Well, running just wasn't agreeing with me.
Yeah.
I was always I'd get in these spurts and I'd run like Jeff. Now Jeff's done real good.
Yeah.
But I was just ending up hurt all the time.
I just feel like you kind of have to be like in the mood or in the zone to like run. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
It's for me. It's been over 2 years of doing it, and it's just
been great for you.
Yeah, the community, like Matt, has been awesome.
Put you in a groove.
Oh yeah, and this is a great community. And Matt's mentioned that. I mean, it's just that group there today was probably over 200. People set up, say, "Hey, let's go." And of course, it's all about the T-shirt, about the cause.
Yeah.
Of course, whatever cause that may be.
What was your time?
2 hours and 21 minutes.
That's pretty good.
So it was about 14 some minute
Miles.
pace or mile for 10 miles, and pretty good little. I had probably 5 or so minute. Their hiccup. They were trying to find my sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are at Great Seal Park now. Somebody will find
But Jenkins running in. 110.
Him and Barron, Barron was just a little over 2 hours, 2 hours and like 2 minutes, I think. But they were, I think 2 hours and 2. I think is what
So
he
you
said.
only a half hour behind him?
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
That's
behind
pretty good,
them.
guys.
Yeah. And like I said, I was. Of course, they fell. Thank goodness.
Jenkins is a gazelle.
Oh, different level.
Different level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Beth's husband?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Matt and just the running community. I mean, just the 5K. I mean, people say, I always told myself, I'm worried about getting hurt. You know, you tell yourself, I started walking at first. And then my neighbor, good friends with, she runs all the time. Mm-hmm. And every time she'd run by me, she's like, come on, bud, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what, we're a mile from the house. Remember, she'd always say, I was like, I'm working on it, And it's more the mental aspect of things, but it's just.
It is.
That first 5K I did, it was Labor Day of 2019, yeah. And it was Labor Day weekend, did it. First time. My dad came down with me. And that first one was just like, boom.
Yeah.
I feel like I did my goal. I did it. Felt great. And then that's just kind of where it started.
Yeah.
And then just, there's little ones that pop up 5Ks. 5Ks is the perfect little distance, too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's 3 miles.
3 miles, yeah.
And do those. The cause is great.
Yeah.
And you go and kind of do that pretty quick. I mean, do it fairly quick. I mean, it's how fast you want to go.
Yeah.
Half hour. And
You're under 40. You about walk 145.
yeah. And nice little start your day off. You feel like you've accomplished something.
Kick your Saturday off right.
Yeah. And my sister, she was a runner and just started getting into those. And then I started starting to improve. Then you start seeing your times improve. You start
Getting addicted.
You get you get it's like, hey, how far? Then it's like, how far can I go?
Yeah.
And every Friday there for a while, I was like, hey, let's go an extra mile.
Yeah.
Oh, I did another mile. Next thing I know, I did 5. I did 6. I did 7. Got up to about 8. I was like, as time's going on, I'm like, talking to Matt. I'm like, next thing you know, he asked, this was now, we're talking 2020, so COVID. And
Plenty of time.
And he said, hey, you want to we need $150. He said, need a guy. I said, well, I'm not to your level. He said, doesn't matter. He said, we just need you. This is what I can do. And he said, you'll be fine. And I'm telling you, that experience, that first 5K, that $150 just was awesome.
You're hooked.
Hooked.
He's hooked. He's bit the bug.
Finished that. That was in
He's a lifetime runner now.
July.
You going to do the 100?
I don't know.
You got it in you, Grimes.
I don't
You're
know.
state champ, Grimes. Okay. Was you in the state? You was all state? Was you all state? Grimes state champ.
I don't what in like
He's what a discus
Shot put.
shot put. He was state champ.
No, I don't think I was all state in softball.
You were something. You were good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm
were good.
I'm not going to say I wasn't because
Yeah, you were
I've
good.
got school records and stuff, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well, Grimes, he's state champ now.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you're hooked. You got the bug.
Yeah.
Got
I
the
can
bug.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what state champs do. They get these bugs. Next thing you
But
know,
if you
he'll be out
enjoy
running
it,
100.
it's something you
it's very
enjoy.
Get in the
enjoyable.
groove, bud.
You get in the groove.
Yeah,
You
get
know?
in the groove.
For
It's
me-
changed your life.
Yes.
You and I were both big drinkers.
Yeah.
Smoking. You quit smoking?
Nothing.
Nothing. Not even a cigarette with a beer.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Like I said, I haven't drank anything.
You weren't
since June.
really. You weren't a smoker though.
No.
No.
I mean, it just as times went on. Of course, my son's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
He's 6.
Mm-hmm.
It was about 2 years ago. I was just like, hey, I was trying to coach his t-ball, and I said, I got to get it.
Yeah.
I got to get in shape. I said, I'm not going to be able to do it with him.
Man, I'm having a hard time. No, I'm not even trying. I'm not trying to lose weight, but I mean, I'm pretty active right now not to be gaining weight. I don't know why. I'm biking on the weekends. I'm boxing through the week. I'm, playing with Gibson. I'm pretty active. But I'm not really gaining. I've gained weight since me and Scott did our thing. I've gained about 20 of those pounds back.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting morbidly obese, but I'm definitely not losing weight. I'm scared though that I'm gonna take a week off and jump up to 275. That's the way I am.
It goes.
Some people
swallow
just
a pumpkin.
fluctuate. My husband's like that. Anthony's
Oh,
like that.
man.
And he works, so he don't really have time. There was a point, when was that? March, April, we were doing the 75 hard challenge. I don't know if you guys know what that is. You work out 2 days a week. You just you pick a diet to do. We were doing low carb. We were working out twice. He was waking up in the mornings at 3:30 to go to the gym and then work all day, drive home. We'd walk at night. the way that he works, it's just so hard. But his weight fluctuates it is literally crazy. I'll be like, one day he'll be like 220. The next week he'll be like 200. I'm like, how? Like, how?
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever.
I've come up. I think I'm cool. I'm right. I'm cool. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I feel pretty good.
So
that's what matters.
I've won a lot of weight loss challenges over my
You
years.
have?
Oh yeah, I've dropped. I mean, you give me 90 days. It was.
Yeah, you beat me over there.
Yeah, I'd lose 60. You know,
You
my
lost
gosh.
like 50 that time. Me and you was in that one.
60. I've lost 60, gained it back, lost 70.
You would
it
usually.
back.
You were like me. We come back bigger.
I just kept, just more and more.
Yeah,
and I had my son. It was just like,
Yeah.
And of course, my wife at the time, she was fine. Hey, let's just eat that many much more times. Yeah.
Listen, I'm like that. Anthony will try to go on a diet, and I'm like, you want some
Pasta. Yeah.
McDonald's? You want some Wendy's? He's like, I'm trying to be on this diet. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what me and Mandy do the same thing. Man.
I don't know, but I feel like men's metabolisms are so much different than women's.
They probably are.
I feel like they just are so much different.
Nobody can figure you people out. You women.
Hey, we're a different breed.
You guys are different.
But listen, you men are a different breed too.
No, we're
Yeah.
all normal. All normal.
Yeah.
What else would he talk about?
Oh no, I got you shirts over there. I just forgot to bring them over here.
Let's show 'em.
It's in the bag.
Where?
If I would have knew you were coming, I would have made you one too.
Oh, that's okay.
But he told me
I'm gonna be checking out your stuff after this.
he told me I should have brought a card. I didn't even think about it, but okay. So I brought 3 different collars
Oh,
because they're
chubby merch.
one's yours, one's Chad's, and one is Taelor's. So that's what it
Taelor's.
looks like.
That's gotta be
Taelor's.
Taelor's.
It's a large.
Yeah, he's skinny as hell.
And then because he's one that like lost a bunch of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He used to be a chubby.
And then I figured the military green would look really good with your ginger hair.
Ooh, Taylor, looking
So-
out for your brother.
That's what that one looks like. And
Matches
then,
my Jeep.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think
I
about
don't
that.
think you have enough stuff on that Jeep.
Wait.
Your camera want to hit the sideways. So you had the bike rack, got the push bar. I mean, what are you getting into? I mean, I know you'd be a great fundraiser for Jeep and for Joy, but I think you've taken it to another level.
Yeah.
Another level.
And then that's Chad's on a darker gray.
Oh, Chad's gonna like that.
So yeah, so like fill it. You can't fill it.
Oh man,
Like fill the the design. That's what I'm talking about. Like how it's infused.
why didn't you do this earlier?
It literally it doesn't move. You cannot fill
Yeah,
it.
that's not an ink. That's not a.
It's an ink, but it gets infused. Turns into a gas, and then it infuses into the polyester material of the shirt.
See, you got to get into that. We need to talk because we need somebody to do this for us.
I got you, bro.
But I mean, you need to do guy stuff.
And I brand all my stuff too, which is awesome. I like too.
Except for you, Jeff.
That's fine. No, people who's on the show, I'm filling in for. I'm just a temporary guest here for a moment.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
But that's like not my actual logo because my logo is like too dark to put on. But because the logo is of my kids, and they're like looking at it, it's like the outline of my kids, and they look at each other, and it says R Apparel. But
Why don't you do guy stuff?
About ready to, looks like.
Yeah.
give me some ideas. Tell me what you want.
Perfect.
Give me some
We could be chub models.
Yeah, seriously. Well, and that's the thing. Like,
Guys.
The pose.
Yeah. You find me something that can make that right there look slimming.
Well,
and
listen,
I'll sell you some shirts.
It's all about the angle.
It's all
that's
about
the thing.
angle.
Like, when I post things like of my shirt, I post myself in them because people want to see things on.
I was looking at one of your pictures the other day and you had this face and I was like, wonder if she's trying to do that. I thought that would be so stressful trying to figure out poses to do.
Yeah, but
or are you just like snapping 100 pics and just trying to do different
No, I mean, I modeled prom dresses, so that kind of just
happens naturally.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know that people, they see like mock-ups is what they're called. Like, so sometimes you probably see me post a shirt like on the ground with like jeans or whatever, you know. People kind of just scroll past that because they want to actually see the product on.
Yeah.
And that's one of my that's like my number one marketing tip for people who have like apparel. Put your shit on.
Yeah. Wear your stuff.
Wear your stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're walking brand rep, what we were just talking about. if you're not wearing it, why would somebody else want to buy it?
Yeah.
You know? So I don't ever go anywhere without wearing something that's mine.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I always wear
I'm kind of
something.
like that with my hats.
Yeah.
But even though this is a Black Rifle hat, and
Yeah.
I typically wear a Gillum insurance hat.
Right, yeah.
All the time. And I don't know why. I just like, well, I should wear that.
Well, because it's your business, you know?
It's like a walking
So
billboard. And it's like,
you're
I
a
should wear
walking, we're
Yeah.
small businesses, so, you know.
that. So why don't you do guy stuff? You just don't know what to do?
Well, I mean, Anthony's given me some ideas, but
the market in comparison,
because there really isn't a lot of people that do men's stuff, really, to be honest. Because
you don't see any.
no.
Well,
So if you guys got some ideas,
guys don't have styles, really. I mean, like every guy, you can pretty much tell a guy by what he wears. Wouldn't you think?
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can see if
exactly.
he's a golfer.
Yep.
I could tell you're a runner.
Because you wore
Because I got a
shorts.
hoodie like you, and I wear shorts. What's my difference?
Shorts,
what do you
shorts and a
have on?
sweatshirt. You're a runner. That just screams runner, doesn't it?
To be honest, no. He just, yeah.
What's that? So what's that say? Community supporter? What are we going for here? I mean,
No, probably just like a sports dad.
Okay.
I mean,
That's probably how you dress.
Yeah.
Sports dad.
yeah.
So that could be a line. You could freshen that up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's what what you're wearing too. Is most guy. I mean, like this, of course, Waverly. I mean, just regular sweatshirt.
When's the last time you bought a shirt?
bought a what type
Just
of
a shirt, not a dress shirt. Just a shirt that you would wear like something like this. That's a lot of the issue right there.
Yeah, men don't shop.
Men don't shop. They get
Yeah.
free T-shirts, and they wear them for 7 years.
Yeah. Like we went, for instance,
I got
like,
to wear a Tiger shirt underneath this shirt.
yeah.
And I like 3 or 4 exact different ones.
Yeah.
But I wear them.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
This is
Yeah,
what-
you create you create this stuff for the guys, and then they're like, and then women don't want to buy for their husbands, to be completely honest, or their significant other. They want to buy for themselves.
Yeah.
Because we're always worried about, our husbands or significant others or kids or whatever. So if there's a shirt that they want, they buy it because they're like, I want to buy something for myself for once.
And
Yeah.
most aren't like, well, at least for me, is most when if you say a soccer dad or whatever, sports dad or whatever, usually it's just a black, gray, plain old, pullover, Under Armour,
Yeah.
Nike, just pullover.
Yeah.
That
simple.
suffices.
That's
suffices.
Anthony. He's like
It's simple,
Under
it's
Armour,
comfortable.
Nike,
Simple, it's comfortable, and go with it. Not to use the word, I guess, loud. I mean, it's just not like a lot of colors. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just not a whole lot of design.
Well, and that's the thing. When we went out for my birthday, like we had to go shopping for Anthony because
Yeah.
He doesn't-
I don't have anything.
no.
I don't have anything to wear.
Now,
like
if
that.
shop and buy for sure.
Now this year I did take up. Last year I just threw everything away, like my flannels and everything. I just
Yeah.
gave them all to Goodwill, and then this year I just went and got new ones. They're like $19 at Tractor Supply. I just go there, buy me a couple flannels. That's what I'll be wearing,
Right.
with a mixture of whatever free T-shirt I have underneath that.
Yeah.
And my boots.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you guys get it. So that's why it's like you don't see a whole lot of especially small businesses carrying guy stuff because you spend this money on getting the stuff and then
Nobody wears it.
nobody wears it. Nobody buys it.
Yeah.
I'm Waverly Tiger, High Estate.
Yeah.
I mean,
now I could probably definitely sell high estate stuff for
Can you?
guys.
Like, are you loud? There's another one. Yeah.
I do.
Well,
It's just a
I
risk.
think there was something they trademarked the Bobcat now. I think it was all of them, didn't they? Because even if you can't even get a tattoo of like a high estate now, like the Blocko.
Yeah, because they did the Blocko. Yeah, because one of the wholesalers that I work with, she owns a boutique, and she
Can't.
people have them be like, well,
do they?
Well, you're like, if you already have it, you're good. But
you're
you're
good.
not the tattoo
the
shop.
tattoo artist, if
Yeah.
it comes back on them, they can be, high estate can sue them because
I think High Estate gave away for free there years ago for memorabilia.
it's trademarked.
Yeah. Huh.
It's just kind of a risk you take for your
That's a
business,
risk.
honestly. But I mean, they do. I mean, schools and Disney stuff. So you're thinking like the Grinch, Hocus Pocus, like all this stuff. I mean, it's all trademarked.
Yeah.
There's really hardly anything you can sell that really isn't trademarked.
Other than slogans.
Well, and Boy Mom, it's
Yeah.
trademarked.
Really.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's girl. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Girl Gang. You see people post Girl Gang and stuff. That's trademarked. So it's anything you wouldn't even think, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest slogans in the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did well.
Did well.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it. Golden. Yeah, that's a crazy game on itself. But that'll be another episode. If you ever get caught for that, we want to bring you in and talk about it.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not. But yeah,
but you see
they
what
do have
did,
do
too.
have teams though, like through the schools and through like Disney has a whole team that just literally sits
and looks for that stuff.
So that's one reason why I like don't have Etsy, because they go straight to Etsy, and Etsy will shut your business down right now with no warnings, no nothing.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I created my own website.
Push them to that.
Yep.
Where can I find you?
www.rrapparel.shop.
Okay.
Not .com, .shop.
www.rrapparel.shop.
Yes.
It was easy to remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Where else? TikTok.
I have TikTok. It's just RR Apparel
Yeah.
on TikTok. RR Apparel on Instagram. Yeah.
RR Apparel on Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, add her personal page.
No, please don't. I do get people like that just join my Facebook group that will like add me as a friend on Facebook. I'm like, you know, I like you. Thanks for joining my group, but I try to keep it separate, you know. But sometimes it is hard because you're the person that they see.
Yeah.
So, but I am very personal and very open with my customers. So
full of class, but kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass. No, I'm literally putting that on a shirt.
You should.
I am.
Full of class, and you can kiss my ass.
Yeah, I'm putting that on a shirt. 100%.
Chubb edition.
Yeah, I'm gonna put underneath of it chubby bartenders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, look her up, folks.
Yep.
Hit that like button. We'll see you next trip. See. Grimes, thanks.